I'm really excited to see him. I hope you guys are too. I think you guys are going to love him. You guys are going to love fantastic Keego!
This holds the shit. I'm getting you back up here for another speech, alright? Now, let's get our drinks in the air. Drinks up. So we're going to do a less traditional drinky thing here. Are you ready? This is one my granddad passed down to me. He was a jet fighter pilot in World War II. Good luck, kids.
Hey! Cheers.
That's a weird thing to say, isn't it? It shows the problem we have with the booze. When you wish each other luck before you even start. Like, he was in World War II. He used to say the exact same thing when he flew into a war zone that we say before we go a night on the pints. So with that being said, good luck to you. Now, woohoo indeed. Remind me that's there, it's very expensive. So let's see where you all are. Do you quit?
Yes,
Oh, higher level, fair play. Wow, that's surprising. Surprising, if I'm being honest. I'm out of my depth already. But no, let's really get to know each other, because I am a straight, bald, human male, I think. Because it's a great time to be alive. So many letters, so many genders, you know, lesbian, bisexual, gay, trans, queer, plus. And I don't know which category I fit into. I hope I'm not put into a category based on what I Google. Between midnight and 4 a.m. Because if that's the case, definitely an L. And with a few gins on me, I get a big Q as well. So, yeah, watch yourselves there, ladies and gentlemen. But no, it's a big day for me. It's my birthday today. I like to start all gigs like that just to get everyone nice. Now, I know we got a lot of young people, 28, 26, 30. I'm at an age where it's not a number, it's a medical condition. Erectile dysfunction. That's the age I am. Actually, I was going to talk to you about this. I'm a child of the 80s who grew up in the 90s. You're all far too young, and it's beautiful. Internet was you had to use the family phone line to use the internet. And it took an hour and a half to download a picture. Line by line by line by line by line. Very difficult to masturbate to dial-up. That's just the fact. I wasn't going to talk to you about that. But no, 80s, 90s, two decades of massive change, like more than my parents had, because they had the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Andy Warhol, you know, magic stuff. When I was growing up, I had MC Hammer. Woo! President of the fan club's in. Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
And really slow internet porn. Just talking about it. Now, the porn itself was regular speed. It's just by the time the film had downloaded, the teen had become a MILF. My parents watched the moon landing. Amazing. The biggest technological advancement in my lifetime is Snapchat. Give me a woo if you perverts are on Snapchat. Keegolaughs, add me tonight, please. I put the timer on to 1 second just so it's almost subliminal, you know. The zoom is very good on this new iPhone. But that's what it's for. We all know this. It's for sending pictures of your dick to your mortal beloved. Woo! Now, the reaction I want to my dick pics has changed over the years. I used to want a bit of enthusiasm. Thumbs up emoji, you know what I mean? Whereas now, when my little genitals pop up on her screen,
you get a thumbs down.
I want... You got a boo over this side. You can see I was just setting something up and someone just shot over. But no, when my little genitals pop up on her screen, I want her to make the same noise she makes when she has a piece of cake that tastes a little bit better than she expected. Oh, that's not bad! I'll have another slice of that penis, thank you very much. But let's talk about this. what do you think of this fucking jacket? Thank you very much. Because I've little baby girls at home, twin girls, they're beautiful. But I'm worried about having more, the responsibility of it. But it turns out that this jacket is the strongest form of contraception. Between this jacket and this face, Jesus, my virginity is going back, you know what I mean? Someone take it from me in the toilets downstairs, please. My virginity, that's what we were talking about. But we're now back out, we got freedom now. Do people still do the mask thing? You know what I mean? Some people wear masks, some people don't, whatever you want to do. But I do the mask thing exactly the same way as I do the recycling. I only do it when the wife is watching. Outside that, I'm just setting fire to the rubbish all around the house. You know what I mean? But no, I am married, which is a miracle. And you know, I've been married a long time. And actually, there's a lot of couples in here. Couples, give me a woo. Jesus, young love. That'll wear off quick. Single people, give me a woo. Still kind of happy. But I've been married a long time, right? And you've got to spice things up, keep things spicy. And last night we tried role play. Give you a woo if you perverts have tried role play. We're in the right room then, kiddies. So we did my favourite last night, doctors and nurses. Uniforms and everything. It was great. But it turned into a real doctor's appointment. I was left in the waiting room for 3 hours. The doctor examining themselves. But I was trying to whisper that and I forgot I had a microphone. But you know weird things like at the time things are absolutely tragic and awful and just horrific. You want the world to open up and swallow you up. But you look back on it and it's hilarious. You know these kind of things we all have? Because they say this thing, comedy, is tragedy plus time. And sometimes that's right, sometimes it's not right. I'll give you an example, right? At my granddad's funeral, I dropped him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what the congregation said. And he was in the box. He was in the box and I dropped him, right? At the time, tragic. But now, still fucking tragic. It's awful, I'm out of the will. But as you've been finding out, I confuse very easy. I want to use you as my therapy group for Tuesday. Just to see if you confuse easy too. Because I've heard it's good luck to be shat on by a bird. Have people heard this?
Oh, yeah.
Will you give it up for bird shitting on things?
Yeah.
You actually put your hand up. Yes, sparrows shitting on stuff. But it's a very weird thing to say because going by that logic, my car is going to win the lottery tomorrow. It's a very weird thing. We're in the middle of a hot girl summer. Hot girls, give me a woo. What the fuck is hot girl summer? It's a beautiful thing, but I have my own version. It's called Lazy Bollocks Summer. It's just after I take the bins out spring and don't be a cunt Christmas. Seems that's what I'm calling my own house. I've got one more actually that's really confusing me. Bottomless brunch.
Yeah.
Bottomless brunch. It's a very odd dress code, isn't it? They call me old fashioned, I like a fully trousered lunch. You need to see this when you're having your ham and cheese sandwich. It's a very awful thing. But I'm going to finish with a wise phrase from where I'm from. And I actually think there's two of us in the room. You're from Wicklow as well? Yeah. Wicklow or Bray Wicklow? Enniskerry, that's not a real place. You were born with that beard, that's unreal. Dad's who the breastfeeding in Enniskerry. Right.
Fairy tale place.
Sorry, I'm going to get serious now. No, it's not. It's where dreams go to die. Now, I'm only messing. It's beautiful.
God's waiting.
Don't go there. Go to where I'm talking about now. Because I'm from a town near you, Bray, County Wicklow. Okay, and just to let you know, TripAdvisor says that my town, Bray, is cultured.
Sorry.
But stabby. No one knows what that means, but I want to leave you with a phrase that was written on the back of a public toilet door in Bray. Okay? And if you're here with your first date, last date, in between date, hold hands, look into each other's eyes because this is it. We're taking romance off life support now. This is coming back. Love is like shaving your pubic hair. That's not it. You've got to commit to it, or it's going to get rough. Take that with you to your life like a Keego.
Slightly different advice to